So all politicians or government officials who are depositors in your bank, PS Bank, meron po naka-stipulate doon na PEP. Ganun ba ho yan?
Within the system, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Before you became or you were promoted as president, what positions did you hold?
As president of PS Bank, Your
Before
Honor.
you became president?
Before I became president, I was the president of another bank.
Did you become a bank manager? Naging bank manager ho kayo?
For a bank, Your Honor, no.
Okay. All right. As president of a bank, usually when a depositor fills out a deposit slip and yung teller siguro ini-aid na yung tinutulungan niya yung depositor para i-fill out yung kanyang deposit slip. Tama ba yung in filling up deposit forms, you state that the actual amount in words and figures? Am I correct?
In words and figures,
Yes.
sir?
Yes, up to the last centavo.
Normally, yes.
All right. Because here there is an entry here like 700K. Is that allowed in banking practice?
I cannot comment on the practices of other banks, Your Honor.
No, this is from PS Bank. It comes from your bank.
Your Honor, by our determination, you know, that document does not come from the original that we hold.
Okay, in your own opinion, is 700K, is it allowed in banking practice? The word K? What does the word K stand for? Based on the documents allegedly coming from your bank.
I will not comment on the so-called documents because I have not determined that they have really come from, and I do believe that they do not come from the bank. But as to the matter of 700...
Can you say your last line again? You deny that this came from your bank?
I cannot comment on that, sir, because it appears that based on the originals, there are material differences.
So
This is a facsimile, supposedly of an original, and on that particular basis, we hold the originals, and there are some material differences there.
So the Senate President has already required you to bring the original documents of the opening of deposit accounts, the deposit slips of CJ Corona. Am I correct?
I beg your pardon, sir? Deposit slips? No.
Or the opening of accounts, of deposit accounts?
It was not indicated, sir, in the subpoena, and so we just complied with the subpoena.
Okay, going back to my previous question, and I think you haven't answered my question yet. Is it a normal banking practice? And you answer me yes or no. Is it a normal banking practice for in your bank, most especially, to put K after the numbers, after the figures? Yes or no?
A practice can be done. I would not classify it as normal. There are some people who might use the terminology K, but so I have seen it. Some people use it, but it's not standard.
It is not.
It's not standard.
It is not standard. All right. So, what do you mean by K in your own opinion?
In my own opinion, as far as the letter K, and if it is used in how will it be used, Your Honor?
Again, I will show you the documents. Mr. President, Senator Estrada showing the witness a document. Ito, tingnan mo. $700K. this look like? Okay.
Yeah. In all honesty, Your Honor, it's hard to say. It is not clear to me that it is a K. In that
What letter?
particular,
Anong letter? Kung hindi K ito.
I have no idea, Your Honor.
Baka, so it's not clear to you if this is a letter K. Maliwanag K eh.
Well, it's not, doesn't,
Okay, anyway,
it's not
you
clear to
better
me,
bring
Your Honor.
the original copies of this particular document.
Your Honor, what particular document? The documents that we have...
Pinakita ko na nga sa'yo eh.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Hindi. Hindi, peso ito. The Senate President already instructed you to bring the original documents. Am I right?
The original
This is not a
documents...
dollar account, okay? This is a peso account.
We will...
Hindi, okay. Yung account number 089-19100. Malabo nga.
It's not clear, Your Honor.
Peso ito, dollar lang. Dollar.
What's the question?
So I wanted him to compel Mr. President to bring the original documents of the documents which I presented, which I showed him, Mr. President, if it's possible.
What is this account? Is this a peso account or a dollar account?
This is the documents that were attached to the by the prosecution to the request for subpoena, Mr. President. So I wanted to determine if this was leaked out before the court issued the subpoena, Mr. President. Because this is in violation of Republic Act 1405, Section 3 of RA 1405, Mr. President.
No, I will address this question. After seeing that document shown to you, are you aware of the existence of a document like that in your account, in your branch records at Katipunan?
Your Honor, may I consult?
Yeah, consult.
Oh.
Your Honor, we have presented the documents of all peso accounts to this court.
You were presented.
We have presented all of the documents for peso accounts to this court.
I'm
And we
asking.
cannot...
Now the question I'm asking, after you saw the document presented to you by the gentleman from San Juan, Senator Jingo Estrada, are you aware whether or not the original of that document would be in the records of your Katipunan branch?
Your Honor, I can only comment actually on original documents.
You cannot comment.
I can only comment on original documents. What was presented to me was a photocopy.
And so you cannot,
For me, it is
you
not
do
a
not
document.
know whether you have that kind of a document in your records.
I do not know whether we have any document that is not our document, the original documents that we have. If there are photocopies around, I cannot comment on them because only what we have is our original documents.
All right. Thank you.
Mr. President,
The Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. President, we have two more senator judges who wish to ask questions to the witness. So before we continue, may I move for a